going on? It is a Friday and I'm in what I like to call my little garage. It's more like a little shed, but yeah, so today we're doing a few installs on the bike while my truck is getting serviced. Just installed these new ODI grips because my other ones were absolutely torn. And the next thing I'm doing, I want to do this for a while, is it's my factory exhaust. And what I'm installing is Freshie titanium FMF 4.1. Super excited. I have the full exhaust system, and so that's what we're doing. Very simple install, really. Basically just to, here, let me flip the camera around. All right, so this is my 2019 350 SXF. And basically all I had to do was remove the two hexes from here that hold the factory exhaust on, or at least the slip-on muffler. Then there's a spring that holds it right here. Just use a spring puller. And yeah, important thing is to make sure that you pull these. These are come on the factory exhaust. This is where the factory bolts go through. Make sure you pull these off because they actually transfer right on to the new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this piece on, and then we'll move on to the header. All right, slip-on is on. I somewhat tightened those just to hold it in place. So there's two right there, you can kind of see them. And then now we're gonna work on the header. It's super simple. We're gonna remove this right here, and then we're gonna get to the springs and transfer some pieces over, and then slap it on. All right, anyone that has ever dealt with those knows they're a nightmare, and I probably should have invested in getting another spring puller, but I didn't. But header is off. It is offed. Whatever, you get what I'm saying. Header is off. I'm gonna pull that, place it on the Mega Bomb header from FMF, and then put her back in. All right, got that little grommet, the pieces that go with it on. Now we are going to install this. Let's get to it. I'm gonna go buy a spring puller. My needle nose isn't liking it. So, off to the store. All right, not gonna lie. I need to order a spring puller. I've tried every tool I have. Not happening. So there's nothing in the general area out here, so I'm just gonna order it. I fly out for work for the next few days and I'll just finish it when I get back, but it's looking sick. I'll show you guys. All right, ignore les mess. Yeah, cleaned all my gear and gotta put it all back together. And honestly, I moved all my stuff in here before really cleaning it out, so gonna have to change that when I get back. But FMF header, FMF exhaust, titanium and carbon. Super stoked. Let's start her up. Come here. Dog's running off. I don't even know. I gotta set a trickle charger on this. Got some clouds coming in, but I'm gonna go over quick video of the lights that I have from Rigid. I'm gonna install only a few of them because I'm waiting on a bracket system from Rigid, but let's dive into it and show you guys what I decided to go with. It's Rigid 360s. These are their 6-inch rounds. There's two in here. That's the SDHQ bracket system I got yesterday is actually for these. These are going up on my A-pillar, ditch lights, whatever you want to call them. And these have the amber backlighting in them. And these ones are also, I'm almost certain that, open these up, but I'm almost certain that these are in the drive pattern. But we shall see. I may be wrong. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on. The other lights I got are Rigid SRM Pros. I ran these on my truck originally. These are flush mounts. So I may flush mount them into this bumper, or I may just get the normal mounted ones to, because there's actually a bolt right here on the Raptor, right, that you can use, or so may do that. But let's see what else we have. We have a ton of 4-inch 360s and a few D-series lights. So what I'm doing with these 360s is there's gonna be 3 in each fog light housing, all with the amber backlight. None of these are SAE or DOT. They are strictly a mix of spot, drive, and flood. But then these D-series, so are SAE DOT. So what I'm doing is walk around in the front of the truck, 366-inch, 3 stacked 360s right here. 1, 2, 3. 3 D-series SAE DOTs in the lower grill, because I don't have an intercooler there, it's there. So we're gonna have those, and in case I ever need fog light function that I can actually drive legally on the road with, not be one of those guys, that's where they're gonna be. And then obviously 3 360s here. So let's walk back. So yeah, that's these. Now, got some other stuff. I have rigid chase lights. So the thought process behind the rigid chase light is I'm actually going to use one of these and one of the rock lights, and Khalil is going to be making a custom housing for them up there with also my rugged antenna mount. And then I have 2 other ones. Zoom back out. Put that over there. So yeah, the one that's going on third brake light is gonna be red. And then I have 2 other ones that are actually in amber. And those ambers are gonna use the SDHQ mounts. They're gonna go 1 and 2. And that's how I'm gonna mount it. That's all that's gonna be happening right now. I do have some rock lights. Are they in here? I don't know if they're in here, but I do have some rock lights. They are gonna go on the truck at some point. I'm in no rush to do that, but it's getting dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these 360s at least mounted. I am not gonna wire the small ones or these ones. I could probably wire these. The only thing is I like it to be super clean, and let me flip this back around. And truthfully, the guy for that job is Greg. Greg wired my Tundra, spent a lot of money getting my Tundra wired, and so, but it's for good reason. He does a fantastic job. So my truck is gonna be heading back to Greg to get most of this wired safely. I'm not trying to catch my brand new truck on fire. So yeah, let's at least get those A-pillar lights up. I'm gonna try and make it easy for him, get all this mounted for him, so at least when I get it to him, he can just wire it up and call it a day. And we're actually going to be using here, I'll show you guys. That's what I really like. I am gonna go Switch Pro at some point, but it's got these auxiliary switches already in the truck. Makes it super easy to wire. So we're gonna be using those for now. And then eventually, once I start figuring out what else I'm gonna be adding to the truck, I'll probably switch to a brand new Switch Pro unit. But that's where we're at. Let's go ahead and pop this hood, get these brackets installed, and get this light installed. Shall we? Spoke too soon. It's already starting to rain. I'm losing daylight. SDHQ did these a little different than what they did like with my Tundra. There's a few more parts. And yeah, I'm running out of daylight, and I don't want to start a project I'm not going to finish, especially since I'm leaving tomorrow. But we did do a quick run through of the lights I'm going to be running. I think it's plenty for this platform. Don't think I'm going to really be adding anything else. But next week, truck goes in next Thursday and Friday to Camberg to get the suspension done. We're going to be doing it. It's actually going to be pretty interesting, because instead of me just diving in too fast, we're going to be doing a step-by-step staged process, where you actually will see a huge difference between each stage. And we're going to be spreading that out over a few months. Not only is that Going to be helpful for other Raptor owners, but it's also going to be helpful for my wallet. So, so yeah, hopefully I can convince Jason to help me install some of these lights, and then it'll go off to get wired by Greg. Not the funnest video, but at least you guys are up to date as to the lights that are going to be going on this truck, how I'm going to be using them, and super excited that bike is back together. New grips are on. It's actually pretty cool, those OD grips. They come with this little, for those that aren't familiar with them, come with this little tube, so instead of just gluing your new grips on, all you have to do is just unscrew it, pull it off, throw it back on, and you're ready to go. So we installed those. We installed the full FMF titanium and carbon exhaust, and that thing sounds so good, so good. So definitely gonna be going out next Saturday and ripping a few laps, and got all my new gear from Fast House because I destroyed my other ones when I crashed. And yeah, but I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm gonna be out of it for the next, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 days. So it'll be kind of slow, but I'll do my best to keep you guys up to date. Go have some fun.